And here we are, the main training session before we take on Carlton in 2 days. And again, it was absolutely beautiful today. I'm just taking this all in. I know every single training session I say, oh, it's beautiful, because the sun's out. Because I know that as soon as it hits, May, June, July, I'll be out there in the pouring rain with an umbrella. So I'm taking this all in. Today's session was actually really, really good. The one thing that I did notice right off the bat is everyone's willingness to compete at 110%. Like, especially, look, we've talked about Nick all the time and how he treats every training session like 110%, but he really, really hit it hard today. Like he had some sort of point to prove, which we love. Um, Another thing that I noticed is everybody was just talking and yelling and pointing and being real great leaders out there. And I'm not even just talking about, our leaders or Jamie or, McStay or these senior guys. I'm talking like Charlie West was doing it. Joel Cochran was doing it a lot. So, coming out of the backline stuff. And that's what you love to see. You love to see the buy-in from every single player, whether they haven't played a game or they've played 406 games. Now, selection wise, Myercheck was training in the black, but in saying that, they weren't really giving away much because Billy Frampton was in the white jumper, Scott Pernery was in the white. There were a couple of senior players. I think Lockie Schultz was in the white as well. So that was just to even up the size because of match sim. So they really weren't giving away anything. I do think that, we've talked about Checkers definitely playing, and I'm pretty sure Frampton will play. I just can't see us not bringing in another tall guy because I'm very confident that Mackay will play because Collingwood have a knack for opposition star players coming back from us even if they've been injured for God knows how long. They're always back and fit and firing against us. In saying that as well, with positional changes and stuff like that, Jordan De Goey was training with the forwards for quite a bit, especially during match sim. He was up in the forward line. So I don't know if that's, them just sort of resting him and sort of working on him a little bit and with match fitness, or does that mean that we'll see him predominantly in the forward line? Remember that he kicked, what did he kick, 3 or 4 points the other day against Footscray. So we know Jordan De Goey loves a stint in the forward line, and if we can get 50-50, so a little bit in the midfield, that big bulking body, and then Jordan in the forward line, that'll be great. Or do they push Bo McCreary into the midfield like we did see against the Western Bulldogs and Jordan to go stay in the forward line? So that's going to be an interesting watch on Thursday. Some standout players for me in this training session was TJ. I thought he did really well. Dan Houston did pretty well as well, sort of running off halfback, and that was really good to see after he sort of went off with a bit of a knock on Sunday. I got a lot of Joel Cochran. I really love what he's doing, and I'm so excited to see how he goes in the VFL on Sunday. Nick Daicos as well. We don't really have to talk about Nick, but he smashed it, and it was good to see Memory get up and about as well. The one thing that we focused on a lot in this training session and during match sim and just during normal training drills is getting the ball meterage or territory as quickly as we could in any way we could. You just saw Nick Daicos absolutely smash the ball with a fist forward. So it's that chaotic ball movement, it's that fast transitional movement, and it's that high pressure. And that's the way we're going to beat Carlton, right? We know that they're going to sort of chuck everything at us, and it's going to be a hard, scrappy game. It's going to be finals-like game. So it's all about territory. It's all about putting that pressure on, and that's exactly what we were training for today.
Jesus Christ. I'd rather any team in the fucking fight. Just not put that. It's the best day on air. So they get up, go down hard, and do like the time day like that.
During match sim, there wasn't really anything that super stood out, like positional wise or anything like that, besides, the Jordan to go thing that I talked about. The teams were pretty evenly split, as you can kind of see here, with just the different senior players on the white team and the different senior players on the black team. Nick Daicos just doing Nick Daicos things. And it was just more about, like I said, that transitional play, that getting the ball forward at all costs, and just putting that pressure on. One thing I did notice in the back line was whenever the ball was getting taken with a kick out or whenever there was a mark or a dispute or something like that, it was coming out of the back line as quickly as we could. We weren't stopping and propping. Over the last few weeks, I feel like, out of the back line, in some spots, we've been really slow to get out because the other team has sort of blocked us in, and that's not the sort of game that we play. So we're looking at transitioning that ball really quickly through. It's someone coming for a handball. It's someone calling for it short and then spinning and going. And it's, as you can see here, it's really high pressuring as well. All in all, an absolutely great day for football training. There was so many people there, which was really nice to see. The boys were signing jumpers and taking photos and stuff, so that was absolutely beautiful. Some of the boys stayed out a little bit later after training was done to practice like one-on-ones, and there was a lot of goal kicking. Right at the end of the game, there was a lot of goal kicking, which is what we absolutely need because we were shocking against the Doggies.
Apparently there's audio on Dell's.
Audio's fucked.
Audio's fucked. Oh, is it?
Well, it sounded as though they were taking the camera.
But anyway, fam, that is it from me today. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, buy the merch, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pets, and until next time, double shackers. I'll swoop you later. Go, boys.
Or fuck the picture.
Okay.